I don't know. I think we all lie every day, right?
Yeah.
Okay, who wants to do the driver's test?
Oh, okay.
I think we should all do it.
All right, here we go.
This is different state to state, right?
Correct,
So this is for New York?
So this is the written test before you take your road
sample
test.
questions, yeah? So, for instance, Gandhi, if another vehicle is passing you on the left, you should blank until the vehicle has safely passed you. A, pull over and stop. B, slow down slightly and keep to the left. C, increase your speed and keep to the right. Or D, slow down slightly and stay centered in your lane.
Now, while I would like to choose speed up,
Yeah.
I know I'm supposed to slow down and stay to the right so that they can pass me.
That wasn't an option.
That's what he said.
He said stay to the left.
Slow down slightly and stay centered in your lane.
Stay centered. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Shut up, Scotty.
Where is give him the finger?
But a lot of
Is that
these
right?
are just common sense.
No. I want to speed up.
Some of them.
I want to
You got a
speed up and make it
driver's
so they
license.
can't get back in line again.
Yeah.
Two of the answers are absolutely going to be just over the top.
Not always.
I'm
Not
like,
always.
well, okay, here's one scary. For better visibility in fog, rain, or snow, use interior lights, emergency lights, high beam headlights, or low beam headlights.
Are you thinking about
Well,
this?
because it should be high beam or low beam, but my tendency is to go for the high beams. But no, it's wrong because fog. If you put your high beams on in fog, it'll bounce back at you.
Right.
I'm going to go with low beams on this. It's a trick question.
Very
Bob.
good, yes.
Yeah. This
Not
was
a
very
trick
like,
question.
That's a question. It's a question.
I'm so wanted to be a millionaire. He like talked his way through
I
the whole
think
thing.
if you think it, yeah, that's what I did. If you think it through rationally and logically, you'll come up with the right answer every
Right.
time.
Unless you don't know that high beams bounce off fog.
Right.
Then logic has nothing to do
The
with it.
brighter it goes, the more
Right.
bounce of
But if you're a new driver, you've never seen that before.
Yeah, that's not a
True.
logic question.
Yeah.
That's a
True.
knowledge question.
You still got it right. Yeah.
You got it right. You got it right.
No,
Jerry
let,
gets his driver's
let us
license.
pick on him, guys.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, here we
doesn't
go.
matter how I got there.
Thank you. Much better.
So, Danielle,
Uh-huh.
which of these following statements about work zones is false?
Speed up.
A, you must obey a flag person's directions. B, the fine for speeding in a work zone is doubled only when workers are there. C, some work zones are mobile. Or D, work zone warning signs are often posted ahead of the work zone.
I'm going to say B.
B?
Yeah, that only if somene's there. I would
Very
think,
good.
yeah.
Yes.
Danielle
By the
got
way-
a driver's license.
You shouldn't be that excited about knowing what you do every day.
And she has the emoji on her head, so as she's dancing.
Yeah, here we go. Scotty.
Yes.
You may not pass a vehicle on the left if A, your lane has a broken white center line. B, your lane has a solid yellow center line. C, you are far away from a curve. Or D, your lane has a broken yellow center line.
B. You may not pass if it is a solid yellow line.
Very good.
Yeah, Scotty.
Well, I took a driver's test not that long ago for the bus, so this is still pretty fresh for me.
But what does the
Scotty
broken,
has a
what does the
CDL.
broken yellow mean?
Broken yellow means you can pass in the other direction.
But no,
If
that's
there's
broken.
nobody-
That's broken white.
No, broken yellow is if you got to go onto the other side into oncoming traffic.
Oncoming, but that's
yeah.
yeah. And there's usually two lines
Right.
that indicates, the one side can pass, whatever.
I
Okay.
see. Yep.
Okay, so that one's pretty easy. Hang on, give me 1 second here. Talk amongst yourself. Oh, here. This one's very challenging because I don't know this. So let's ask Froggy. Froggy.
Right.
In New York City,
Okay, once
the
again.
speed limit is blank except where otherwise posted. 40 miles an hour, 55 miles an hour, 25 miles per hour, or 35 miles per
Wait,
hour.
in New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
Okay.
On regular streets.
Right. Not on the highways.
Unless posted.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I'm going to go with 35 unless
You
posted.
asked the one non-New Yorker.
Right. It's not.
35's
No,
too
it's
high.
25.
25.
25. Yeah, correct. Yeah.
Didn't they do a whole big campaign between 25 and 35? Like 25, if you get hit by a car, you can survive, but 35, not so much.
Yes.
Maybe. I don't know.
Well, see, here, like this question I'm about to give you, it's kind of fucked up because you don't really know this. You just do it, right? Okay, so Garrett.
Yeah.
In New York State.
By the way, I was a C+ student my entire life.
This has nothing to do with that. In New York State, vehicles approaching from either... Actually, it kind of does when you hear the question. In New York State, vehicles approaching from either direction must stop at least blank feet from a stopped school bus with its red lights flashing. How the fuck do you know that?
I should know that, but I don't.
See?
Scotty.
Things
go.
not
So
to
is
admit,
it-
Scotty.
15 feet, 5 feet, 20 feet, or 10 feet?
20 feet?
I don't know. Very good.
Yeah,
20 feet.
Yeah, Garrett.
But like that's such a particular thing, right? Like you just
You have
stop.
to study that.
Like who is going to get a ticket where the cop pulls out a tape measure and goes, "Oh, sorry, you're 19 feet.
19
you
feet,
fucked up."
6 inches there.
Hey, does the same apply for like ice cream trucks? Because they have the same like stop sign when like they pull up.
I don't think that's recognized by the
It
state.
should be.
Okay, everybody knows this one. Everybody knows this one. Sorry. Some of these are really easy.
Brody looks like he's an evil villain from like an X-Men.
This is okay. Okay, here, Brody. At railroad crossings,
Mike Wazowski.
flashing red lights, lowered crossing gates, or ringing bells mean that you must stop at least 15 feet from the railroad tracks, you must change lanes, you must slow down and proceed with caution, or a train has just passed.
You must stop 15 feet before.
Yeah, very good. Okay. Yeah, these are quite simple. Okay. All right.
But it's the same thing. Like when Danielle was on the game show and like she had a simple question, right? You know what I mean? So when you get to the driver's test, take the driver's test.
You panic.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can tell by the Zoom room, but I'm bored.
By the way,
I
this,
know. That's how we're trying to wrap
this
that up.
reminds me of still one of the funniest scenes of television history, if you have a chance.
From
Look
MASH?
up. Nope. No, not from MASH.
Let's end it right now. Thank you, Gary.
No, it's from the TV show Taxi, and Christopher Lloyd, who plays a drug addict, and he's trying to cheat on the test, and so his coworkers are off to the side at a table, and he's trying to get them to tell him what a yellow light means. So he says, "What does a yellow light mean?" And they look and they go, "Slow down." And he goes, "What does a yellow light mean?" And they go, "Slow down." And he keeps slowing down because he's, an idiot. You have to see the scene. Google it.
Guess you had to be there.
Yep. MASH.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else have?
Guys, I'm feeling very Emily in Paris right now.
You look great.
Nice beret.
These
Okay,
are fun.
nobody that's listening can see any of this shit.
Yeah, they can. We're gonna post the
If
Zoom
they're not,
room
if they're not
pictures.
watching
They
it,
may be listening on Spotify
Make
or
sure you
iHeartRadio or something.
Okay,
Oh,
this
not
one you have
necessarily
to
in that
watch,
order.
Because Gandhi and I are having too much fun with the filters.
To be honest, more people watch it on YouTube.
I
Than
got
they listen.
pizza on my head.
Oh, really?
See?
That's
really?
terrible.
See?
Yeah.
This
All I hear
podcast
is
is terrible.
you sounding like a hater because you don't have filters.
That's right.
I kind
Well,
of.
I'm pretty pissed because my freaking computer's out of date as well. Look at this.
Now I'm a
His
lion.
machine, as he
It
It
called
says,
it.
You keep calling it a
this
machine.
machine is not capable, meaning get a new computer,
Right.
bub.
No,
It
it's
means-
capable.
It means you're a loser. Oh, look how
Your
pretty.
computer's not that old.
I literally have a 6-year-old ThinkPad from the last station I was at, and this thing takes it. So if this does, yours has to.
My
too.
computer's at least 12 years old. It works.
The piggy is still
Sure, he
my
doesn't have a
favorite.
filter.
The piggy's good.
Oh, it's a Mac.
I feel like I had to scratch my ear.
Maybe it's because it's a Mac.
Are we done?
No.
Fine, I
How much
guess.
time we got?
Yeah,
Froggy
what are we
checked
at,
out like
Froggy?
5 minutes ago.
No, we got a lot of time left. I mean, you can do whatever you
shit.
want.
Oh, I had something. Anybody else have anything? I think I had
I have
something.
a question.
Go.
So when I was with my cousins in Sedona, we were playing that game Privacy, which was super fun with them. One of the questions was, when's the last time you lied?
Oh.
Anyone want to confess?
10 years ago. Damn it, just now.
I
Um,
think I lie every day.
I think we all have
Thanks,
little white
Garrett.
lies every day, right?
Yeah.
Like anytime anybody asks me how you're doing, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, that's a
I
lie.
guess that is. You're right.
Have you ever thrown someone for a loop and said, freaking awful? They don't know what to say after.
Right.
They're
That's
like,
true.
well, okay.
They go,
It's
well,
so funny. I walked into
why?
Scotty's studio the other day and I go, "Hey, how you doing, Scotty?" He goes, "Fucking miserable."
Did you
Like,
say
hey.
it all happily like
And
that?
he walked out.
Yeah, and then I walked out. I'm like, "Good to hear."
And I'm out.
I don't know. I think we all lie every day, right?
I think we lie every day. Trying to think if I lied today about something. I don't think I have yet, but the day is young. When I was in Sedona, I was posting pictures and all these people were like, "Oh my God, it's so beautiful." And I would write back like, "Oh, wish you were here." Lie. Didn't wish anybody was there. I don't even know why I
Wait a
was saying
second.
that.
You said no. I'm
I
kidding.
might have. Didn't wish anybody was there. It was a perfect group. I don't know why I was saying it, but I was just trying to be nice and it was stupid. I was lying.
Well, it's kind of one of those things you say just to be nice, right?
Yeah, lie.
Yeah.
I
But I
should have
think
been like, thumbs up.
What
I
about
think
when
the
somebody
problem is
says, miss you? And you're like, yeah, miss you too. And you're like, I haven't
Yeah,
missed
and
that
you don't
person
really miss
one
them.
else.
I lied to a texter today.
What'd you
I
say?
don't remember what they texted, but it was something like,
Did you tell him you were Diamond?
yeah. They said, did you guys know blah, blah, blah? And I didn't know it, but I thought we really needed to know that. So I wrote, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, I wrote back, yes, we knew that.
So wait,
Why?
why would you lie like that?
Yeah.
Well, because it was something that this show should, I don't remember what it was, but it was something that we should know. So I didn't want to say, no, we didn't know that.
Why don't you just say, no, thanks for bringing it to our attention?
This isn't analyze why we
Or-
lie. This is when did you lie?
Or not even say anything at all. Just ignore the text. We ignore a bunch of texts, don't we?
Yeah, but
No,
there's-
you ignore text messages. I try to respond to people.
I do. I don't even.
I did block the person that said Scary was their favorite.
Why would you block?
Why'd you block
You blocked Scary from
Yeah,
texting
because that's
us?
an insult to all of you. I was defending you guys. You
I heard
guys
that,
should be
Gandhi. I heard
their
that.
favorites.
Yeah.
I firmly implore when somebody has Scary as their favorite, or Scotty.
Do we
I
have
love
any
when somebody
idea
says Scotty's their favorite?
how many numbers we blocked or no?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can look at the blocked page. It's hundreds.
Do we
I'm
ever
on-
give them a second chance?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
You really
Yeah,
don't
you
know
do?
how to give them a second chance.
Yeah,
do
how
you?
would you know to give them a second chance?
Because you look at their history.
No,
and
no,
then-
no. Once the block is made,
Once
you
the block
can't-
is-
That's it.
That's
You
not,
can
that's not,
unblock.
the
that's
abyss.
not
Let
it.
me
You
ask
asked
the question.
you asked a question. I can answer it. Go ahead, Danielle.
Why do you block them? Like what will get you blocked?
There's a lot of
This
things.
is the most boring show ever. Texting in, do better. Being offended by bullshit. Now I don't
Why
often
do we
block
block
people. I don't block people, but some other people on the show block people. I'm telling you why they block people.
Now, are you able to see
Brody,
if
you're
they
a
tried
blocker,
again?
Brody, for sure.
No, I am not.
Yeah, you are.
No, I'm not.
Are you lying today, Brody?
Yeah, he just did.
Busted.
We don't block people for voicing their opinions, right?
It seems we do.
If some people
Yeah, we
voice,
do.
no, not again. I'm not the blocker on the show, but I have given people second chances. Sometimes people say things tongue in cheek, and it's taken the wrong way, and they get blocked. And then you have to look at their history and see that they're not that kind of person.
Oh, so you have to actually go back and
Yeah.
find them in the
Yeah, it's
abyss.
easy enough to do. The system allows you to do.
I'm looking
But
at
I
the
get-
blocked listener page right now. I'm going to say it's pretty close to over 1,000.
Oh my god!
I'll tell you right now, I just copy and pasted it. It's 1022. It's
What?
well, at least for the login I have. Yours might be different, Frog. It's 511.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, we
people.
should have had a party for the 500th person. We missed it by 11.
I just don't. I don't see. I mean, really, that many people say something that offensive
Oh my
that
God,
we would
more
block
people
them?
than that say it. Sometimes we just don't.
But Danielle, it's
Really?
kind
I
of
think
better that you
sometimes-
don't read it because I honestly, I think I understand why they're doing it to block people sometimes, but I think it'll just get in your head though if you read
Some
it.
things are hurtful.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, and I agree. But I think a lot of
Thank you, Scott.
times, if someone doesn't have the same opinion we have, we right away block them.
No, that's not the case.
I don't do that.
No,
I
that's
think if
not the
somebody
case.
says something, which I have seen before, something racist
Yeah.
or homophobic, okay, block.
Right.
Swiftly block them.
Oh,
They
yeah,
don't
yeah.
deserve our content.
Of course,
They
of
don't
course.
deserve to interact with us.
Right.
Of
But
course.
if somebody just has a strong opinion about something that we're doing and they don't like it,
Yeah.
I wouldn't block
No.
for that.
I mean,
No.
if they say Scary does the best phone taps, they get blocked.
No, with that. And not
What?
everyone is going to like all of us. That's just unfortunately
Right.
the
No,
way it is.
disliking one. No, Gandhi's right. If it's racist or homophobic
Right.
or
That makes
profanity, or
sense.
they like you guys
Yeah.
fucking suck. Like, okay.
That makes
I wouldn't
sense.
even block that you guys
No,
fucking suck.
I wouldn't either. I would ask why do we suck? What happened?
Yeah.
Why
Then they
do-
come
what-
back with racist and homophobic
hurt
stuff.
you? Okay. Well, then when they come back with it, I don't know.
But
I
again,
just
I'm
think
not the
that
blocker.
If somebody has enough passion about the show to pick up their phone and text us, I think they probably listen a lot.
Right.
And we should just leave it unless they cross a line.
And sometimes I think people say something and maybe they didn't mean it to sound as offensive as it came across, or they're just trying to
I
have
will
a
say there is
conversation.
that. I think
and
a
we
lot of
jump to block
I think
them.
we all go through that though.
And that's
too.
why I unblock people, because the blocker blocks them, and I'm not the blocker.
It's hard to
Who's
see
the
sarcasm.
blocker?
It's a lot of people. It's not me. That's all.
It's not me.
It's not me.
You've
It's
never
not
blocked
me.
anybody.
Oh, I block people, but I'm not the blocker.
Who's the blocker? And why are you defending the blocker?
Do you listen to the show, Danielle?
Yeah.
There are people who are on the show who go, "You're blocked" on the air.
And
Think
they
you can
do
figure it out.
Are you trying to say it's Elvis without saying it's Elvis?
I'm not saying anything. I'm not the snitch.
Well, guess what?
No.
We're out of time.
Right.
That's the end of the podcast.
There you go.
Okay.
maybe
just
chop
ran out of
off the
time.
last 3 minutes there, Garrett.
This never happened.